Welcome to the BXG Podcast, the podcast where pop culture and nerd culture meet.
You think it's just going to be barbecue sauce?
Because if you actually read those books, it's just gobbledygook.
I really think clothes should be mandatory.
Speaking of Star Wars,
Captain America.
trailer reaction video. Welcome to a BXG production, the BXG Vertical Slice.
There it is. Oh my
Yep,
God.
it's our
the
first
debut.
It's the official debut.
Exclusive.
I think I have something for that. Nah, that one's too long. That's what she said. We're gonna be reviewing the PlayStation State of Play that took place today. We're going to be doing a little watch along here. We like to do our things pre-recorded in case one of us in the BXG Productions team says something outlandish and it needs to be edited out later. Me, I would be the one that says something outlandish and potentially offensive. So this took place about 5.5 hours ago ish, give or take. And it's a 45-minute state of play. We know what they told us ahead of time, which is VR 2 titles, some indie games, some third-party games, and then a big piece of Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League from Rocksteady.
Which I thought was an odd choice for a showcase game. I didn't know if it was that kind of caliber.
Let me tell you a hypothesis that I literally just had right before we joined this meeting.
Great, like a fever dream just washed over you. Okay.
Yeah, in an awesome wave. So PlayStation has a marketing deal with WordKey Games for Hogwarts Legacy. And that is a WB property. Rocksteady is under the WB umbrella as well.
Umbrella, yeah.
So there's obviously some type of deal with Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League for PlayStation. The Warner Entertainment Group has been off and on for the last several years for sale in totality and then also disparate parts. Could this potentially be, especially with Microsoft still working on the Activision Blizzard acquisition that will go to court in August through the FTC. Could this potentially be a counterpunch where Sony comes in and says, you know what? We're going to buy up, maybe not all of them, but some of the Rocksteady.
Basically got them.
Yeah. NetherRealm.
I don't know. It's like, is WB even still for sale?
I don't know. And that's the thing. It's been off and on. They have the Warner or the Discovery merger ongoing, which is more for the TV side of things with HBO Max and Discovery Plus and what have you.
I mean, you'd imagine their games division is on the upswing, though, if you think of recent entries. I can't really think of something that underperformed. Maybe not have been great, but
I know Gotham Knight performed admirably commercially, but not necessarily
critically at all.
Yeah. And it was locked at 30 frames per second on what are now current gen consoles. And there was some, it was a little bit broken to begin with. But I mean, Hogwarts is doing great. I have no reason to believe, just based on Rocksteady, their lineage, and doing a Suicide Squad game, that won't be anything less than good, and it will probably sell appreciably. So I'm not sure. And then there's NetherRealm, so you've got like Mortal Kombat and Injustice kind of kicking around as well. And then they also own TT Games, which is the Lego stuff.
Lego stuff, yeah, which is a big seller.
Yeah.
I mean, for what they are, they're cookie cutter games. The game's already made. You just put a fresh coat of paint on it, so it can't take that much development time,
Right. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit with the Hogwarts stuff because we've talked about the Harry Potter Lego things, and you can find our full thoughts on that in that video. But I don't have any listener inquiries. I mean, what have you been I guess I didn't even introduce us. We just got right after it.
I mean, you guys should know us by now. We should be literal household names by now. And if we're not, then you're probably doing it wrong.
Or we're doing it wrong.
Somebody's in the wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I can tell you who it is. Let me tell you about a particular group of people that I have a beef with.
But yeah, let's do that for another 15 minutes.
Goblins. That's who it is. I am one of your hosts, Brett Bestwick, alongside my co-host Charles Devolver Chambers. And what have you been up to? What have you been playing here since we last
actually picked up Neon Abyss again. A little side-scrolling roguelike directional shooter kind of thing, platformer. I mean, it's good. Just kicking around with that.
Is that considered a shmup? Is it a shmup?
Yeah. You can think of it as like Enter the Gungeon.
Enter the Gungeon. Okay, maybe a little bit like Binding of Isaac.
Yeah.
Oh, you said it's 2D platformer?
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's on Game Pass. I was just bored. Scooped it up. Now I'm kind of hooked. I've been playing it for like 10, 15 hours now.
I just like to say shmup.
Kind of rolls off the lips, huh?
Yeah, it does.
Don't raise your eyebrows when you say that to me, please. I'm uncomfortable.
All right, let's get into this state of play here. Okay. All right, we're gonna hop in to the first state of play of the year. It's kind of late. I feel like it's late.
It is. I mean, end of February,
End of February. But yeah, here we go.
Welcome to our first State of Play of 2023. We've got a lot to show you, including an in-depth demo of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. But first, PlayStation VR 2 is finally here. Let's dive right in with a look at 5 games arriving on PlayStation VR 2 this year.
Any excitement? VR 2?
For me, VR 2 is probably like 18 months away still. Like, I don't think I'm gonna have one soon. So I'm intrigued by all of it.
We gotta work on your focus. Distractions.
Jam.
They'll get you killed out there.
It's Melina from Mortal Kombat.
Remember what we shook on.
No.
Or
What is this?
I guess we'll just have to keep this.
Why does it feels like Borderlands-ish to me or something? I don't know.
It's got to be some card building game. It's like, what can we add cards to?
Let's try again,
Right.
shall we?
Ooh, a little first-person shooter.
I mean, it kind of looks cool. It doesn't look like it's doing anything
Do
crazy.
you know what this is? Is this Foglands? That's what it was like shown ahead of time. The Foglands. I didn't catch a Well Told. Are you familiar with that?
No, not at all.
Sounds like they're not well told. Far Cry. Far Cry does. This isn't Far Cry, I don't think, but doesn't it seem obvious for VR? Like at least like it's some kind of type of an experience.
I think so.
Come in, please. I need you.
I have no idea what this is.
Green Hell.
Oh, Green Hell. Oh, I didn't even recognize that.
In Dreams is like this. Was this made in Dreams? Is that what that means? From the making
Hideo Kojima.
Black.
New game.
Oh, there is a Far Cry in VR. It just said Green Okay. Oh. Muted for copyright. Okay.
Wow. Classy.
In their own
And their own
own
wow, that's
presentation?
wild.
while this isn't making any noise, can we talk about the amount of dismembered hands that have already been shown?
That's true.
A lot of dismembered hands. Looks like they're fighting Daft Punk.
Yeah, maybe. And Technicolor Dreamcoat. I mean, I don't know. I kind of like it.
It's kind of got Control vibes a little bit.
Yeah.
Like with the picking stuff up and
Yeah.
at the same time as it comes up. Synapse. I'm writing all these down so we can just kind of go back through after the fact. Okay. Foundation is a very famous.
This may be hard to hear. The Empire will fall. Our galaxy will be plunged into 30,000 years of chaos and war.
Thank you for saving us the Emperor Dragon.
We can't stop it. But there is a plan to save humanity.
I mean,
Okay, so they said extremely famous sci-fi book.
right. I'm not familiar with it at all.
So, will you fight for a dying empire? Or help us to reach Foundation?
I don't know. I mean, like so far, what has been shown that's going to make me buy a VR2?
You see that
Yeah,
tower
nothing.
out there? Big, scary one? That's where I'm taking
Skybound
you to see the gatekeeper. To be judged. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. Just think
Played
back
with your
to the very
eyes.
beginning. The first
God.
thing that you can remember.
Well, there's what retina tracking, right?
Every time you
Yes.
A little
blink,
bit, yeah.
you're going to jump forward in time.
God, that sounds depressing.
It sounds, yeah,
Hey, you!
sounds
Come over
difficult
here.
to play. I suffer from like really bad dry eye.
Is that really you? It's Chloe, your neighbor.
The only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone.
Oh God, this is super depressing.
Close your eyes now. And keep them closed. It's only a matter of time. You're ashamed of something.
I like that
Something
voice.
so terrible.
Sounds
You're
like
trying to
Pecos
blink right
Bill or
past
something.
it. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. And just try to enjoy it this time.
Damn, that's kind of cool, man. I don't mind that.
That was a sneak peek at some great upcoming games for PlayStation VR 2. Up next, Bungie gives us a stunning new look at Destiny 2 Lightfall, which launches on PS5 next week.
Ooh.
And the stuff still sells. It's insane.
I don't know how to spell Destiny
What is
because I
that?
wrote density. What's this?
The
What's
witness.
this called?
The malefactor of our first collapse is at our doorstep.
Oh, that's
You
fucking
have
cool.
no purpose because you fear to seek one. That fear is your failure. Vanguard to all units. Keep the enemy away from the Traveler at all costs.
Did I hear Lance Reddick's voice, I believe? Sounds a bit better known to the gamers says silence.
I understand what's at stake like there.
Horizon.
Not all of us have lives to spare.
Are you a Destiny?
I played it for a bit.
1, 2, vanilla.
I played a lot of 2. I still think it's one of the best feeling shooters on console. Just as far as from a control standpoint, and how the shooting feels and how the guns feel and stuff like that. I always love how Destiny felt.
There's not a lot of gameplay here. I mean, for what it's worth.
Oh yeah,
like story trailer.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be another raid, and just stuff like that. It's
I think this was shown in a previous state of play. This game,
yes,
one of the bigger ones from last year.
Or
I can't
was it
remember the name of it.
Game Show Awards?
I think this was a state of play.
That's the exact same trailer.
Yeah, I remember this though. This looks like Wind Waker a little bit with the boat. It's like in Moana, too.
That boat is scooting.
There wasn't any shit before this, was there? Because this looks like Annapurna, probably.
No, I didn't see anything.
Feels like an Annapurna game.
Or if I did, I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was at
Oh, very soon.
shown. There's state of play. Yeah, right around the corner. March.
Chia is one of our most anticipated games, and it's launching into the PlayStation Plus game catalog in March.
Oh, snap.
Speaking of PlayStation Plus, let's take a look at what's in store next month.
I did
I'm worried about this.
I did see this, yeah. It's nothing. Nothing for me. Maybe Minecraft.
I mean, them getting
Dungeons.
Minecraft Dungeons is kind of big since it's a Microsoft kind of thing.
Yeah. That Code Vein game, like, charted a lot, I feel like.
Yeah.
Chia, Rainbow Six Extraction. Is that Predator? I don't know.
Our next game is from Enhance, the creators of Tetris Effect and Res Infinite.
I like that.
Yeah, fucking Res Infinite.
Well, Res Infinite, whatever. I freaking love Tetris Effect.
This is making me uncomfortable.
This reminds me of just the name, if that's the name, Humanity. Ricky Gervais' most recent stand-up special is called Humanity. He's like, not sure why I named it that. Not really a big fan.
So is this like a Lemmings kind of game? You just herd people around?
Seems that way.
Yeah. Oh god, there's story too. Oh jeez.
This it vaguely reminds me of Inside, like the way it looks,
the art
like
style,
the way the character models look. Yeah, not necessarily like gameplay.
I'm really confused about what's going on.
Yeah, because it kind of just looks like one of those mobile
Like Totally
games
Awesome
where
Battle
it's
Simulator or whatever it's called.
Be good at math. If you know what, like those mobile games.
Okay, so it's a whole creation.
Oh, it's a VR thing too.
So it's kind of like a sandbox game where you kind of make your own games. Just with a bunch of small people.
Yeah. Oh, the humanity of it all.
I mean, okay.
Okay,
That's
demo. There's a demo.
Yeah.
Today.
I mean, that's fine. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait, we've seen this before, haven't we?
I don't know. Was this shown at the Direct that we just did like a week and a half ago? Because
class president's speech at the assembly.
God, it might have been.
The whole space
no,
war,
this is Goodbye
potential
Volcano
demise
High. I
of
think.
civilization thing.
Oh yes.
Feels off.
What's the
That was
Using
Game
this
Awards, was it
year
not?
to,
I couldn't
make
tell
an
you,
impact?
honestly, but this is
Go with that.
Are you
there's
okay?
if this
We've
if
come
that's
into
what this
year
is, there's some
kinda
kind of
intense
controversy
with the
surrounding
band
it.
stuff.
The band is important.
I can't imagine why.
Well,
did you
because I
have to
think
just
somebody
leave?
made like a
He
clone
said it
of
was an
it
emergency.
and just like
He did.
sold it for.
And it is. To you.
I'd have to look into it. Yeah. If that's what this is, although I feel like it is. Like a rhythm game?
It's a teen dinosaur high school simulator.
Yeah, that's what
Everyone's acting like nothing
I'm
is
pretty
different.
sure that's what this is.
Like to me, everything feels different now.
We've always done what you wanted to do, and that's fine. But there's
Oh,
only so much time we have left.
some
How are we
angst.
supposed to just be fine?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that is pretty heavy-handed.
Yeah.
But what
that's
if Billy
probably-
don't ask me to prom?
That's a little bit probably not for me. Okay, we got some Naruto. This is your where you can take a bathroom break.
Yeah, it is. Never got into anime, man. I've tried and I've tried. It just never.
I'm
stuck.
into some anime, and I actually watched the entire series of Naruto. I just kind of fell off whenever they moved to the second series.
You can't defeat me.
No matter what you become, I will always love you.
The Hokage is the person who walks in front of everyone and bears all the pain.
Oh, the English voice acting in anime is the worst. It's the absolute worst.
Yeah, that's a big turnoff for me. I mean, I don't mind captions and stuff, but just even if I try to listen to it in English, it's just
Yeah. Well, I played
Don't underestimate the will of fire.
I played Final Fantasy 15 with subtitles, Japanese subtitles. I couldn't make it 5 minutes with the English VO.
Here I go.
I'll protect you to the end.
Sting to the beat of the killer bee heat. Prepare yourself.
Sweet dreams.
How about this?
You'll be eaten alive.
Was this like an arena fighter or something?
Lock on.
Go, Choji!
Shino, fire all round.
Super Beast Scroll. Here I come. Hinata.
Just as a side note, Goodbye
History will be
Volcano
spun
High
again.
was initially revealed
Shall
during
begin
the
our
2020 State of Play.
On a path
Oh.
with no end.
Damn.
Ninja Storm Connections.
With this power, I will
Oh.
establish perfect
New
order.
characters, hell yeah.
More than oppression through force and fear. My frail little
One of these
brother.
games was
No,
recently on Plus.
I do not wish
It's
to fight you, elder
Naruto,
brother.
Naruto to Baruto or whatever things.
Captivating fantasy worlds await in our next 2 games.
Okay, let's get these captivating fantasy worlds. I'm into captivating fantasy worlds.
Oh, I'm already in. I love Larian Studios. Holy crap.
What are they known for? Give me a little background.
Divinity, Original Sin, 1 and 2. They're doing this Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh,
It cost
okay.
me everything. I must finish what
Is
I
that what this
started.
is? Do you think?
Yes.
Death's design will be complete.
Discover Gedric's secret. Find out what it is that makes him invincible so we can strip him of his advantage.
I love these games. God, so good.
Bubble Guppies?
Uh,
I think that's what was said.
You're a pawn, a slave to forces
See, now that looks
cannot comprehend.
very classic Baldur's Gate. That this like sort of like top down 3/4 isometric.
Yeah.
But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having.
Together, we will strike down the absolute.
Local co-op is very cool.
Yeah, but that requires you to have friends.
Gross.
Bow before me. Bow before the absolute. Bow.
That's fantastic.
August 31. Okay.
Still a ways out. I am stoked for that.
Welcome to Wayfinder, an online multiplayer adventure for you and your friends. It's all set in Evanor, a gorgeous but fallen world. You'll control the chaos through Wayfinders. Meet Senja, who likes to get up close and personal.
At a cinematic 13 frames a second.
Firepower and fast reflexes. And Wingrave slices through the fray while also supporting the group. With another victory under our belts, let's head to
I'm
Skylight,
getting
our social hub. Here, you'll turn your loot into new weapons and
I'm getting
Wayfinders.
Battleborn.
You can also explore dungeons
vibes.
called Lost Zones.
Yeah.
If you remember
can
that.
modify and mutate for a greater challenge.
Abortion.
Lost Zones are where you and your friends will team up to complete quests, collect loot, and hunt bosses like this Titan.
Hell, it doesn't sound too much apart from Destiny.
Minus it being
We're excited to bring Wayfinder's beta exclusively
not
to PlayStation, and you can sign up for the chance to play early now. Thanks for watching.
PS3 game. Wayfinder.
Beta next week.
We've got big updates on two highly anticipated Capcom games, starting with the debut of 3 new characters for Street Fighter 6.
Oh shit. Let's go.
Oh, Street Fighter. What are we on now? 6?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Oh, really? Are you Street Fighter?
Yeah, it's always got a soft spot with me. Yeah.
He wasn't
That
in it before?
looks awesome. I love the art style of this game.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I haven't played a Street Fighter in a long time. But it definitely looks cool. Was Zangief not in it before? I mean, I feel like he's a...
Yeah, he was in the previous game.
Okay. Is he new to 6 though?
I mean, yeah, they haven't announced him yet.
Okay, so this is... I mean, he looks very Zangief.
That looks so cool. And I love that they went back to like the hip hop vibe of like one of the previous games, like hip hop music.
Is DJ around, or did he step away from that
I'm not sure.
cultural appropriation?
I think he is actually.
The thing about Zangief is I can't.
I call upon you, great wind.
He's always been such an awful character.
Yeah.
Like to play as, or at least through my experience, like Street Fighter 2,
Become one with
Marvel vs. Capcom.
I have no idea who this character is.
This has got to be maybe a just completely new one.
Not sure.
Is she supposed to be an influencer? Is that what they say?
I guess.
Oh.
I mean, this game looks great.
Yeah, I might like. I'm not a big fighting game guy. Usually when I do play, it's Tekken.
Yeah.
But this looks real fun to check out.
One more.
Not the one we're looking for.
Cammy? Yeah.
Hell yeah. Cammy was one of my favorites.
Who was your main person in
Like an old school Street Fighter, I was a Chun-Li guy.
Street Fighter 2? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like to use Sagat.
Sagat? Yeah, Sagat was cool. I like Dalsim too.
Yeah.
Oh, Cammy looks great.
So they said 2 Capcom games. The other one's got to be RE4, right?
You guess so, yeah.
Feels like it's got to be RE4.
Wow, look at those graphics.
Yeah, the graphics. That's what you were looking at.
High def.
Yeah, with real jiggle animation. Jiggle physics.
That's what you pay the premium for the consoles, baby.
You see, we are all connected through the holy body.
Yep.
When you need only accept the sacred gift.
Christ.
Like she did.
Temperance, child.
I've taken the liberty of preparing some entertainment for you.
Ah, the entertainment.
Without
Oh,
further
he is
ado,
so
the
campy.
gallant knight protects the princess fair.
I'll make it cheap for you.
Move!
It's always like this with you.
What?
How about you open fire instead of your mouth?
Long time no see.
Major Krauser? Why?
You can't save her. You can't save anyone.
What's gonna happen to me?
We gotta keep moving forward. We will beat this. Together.
Thanks.
Then come, Sancho Panza. Let us rescue the Princess Dulcinea.
You gotta hurt yourself.
Sorry, bad traffic. One combat shop complimented Hunnigan.
Ha! Ha! This is kind of fun. Ahead!
You're kidding.
Ah, yes, the time has come.
Like I told you.
God, this looks so good. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's really seems ground up
Exalt
in
all
terms of the remake,
and let it be so.
which is impressive because the original RE4 is very well regarded.
Yeah.
Most people, it's like that in Dead Space.
Right.
Well now, time to cause some mayhem.
Oh. Okay.
Mercenaries mode 2.
That one's right around the corner too. That's only a month away.
Yes. Super excited about that. Holy crap.
There's just too much this year. Honestly.
Already.
The show's not over yet. It's Harley Quinn, Deadshot, King Shark, and Captain Boomerang against the world's greatest DC superheroes in this extended look at Suicide Squad, Kill
Goody.
the Justice League. Let's hear from developer Rocksteady Studios.
Let's hear from them.
Yeah, you gotta wow me here. I'm kind of skeptical.
Hi everyone, my name is Darius Sidarian and I'm the studio product director at Rocksteady Studios. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is the next installment in the Arkhamverse and will be releasing this May. It is a third-person action shooter set 5 years after the events of Batman Arkham Knight.
The Arkham
Metropolis has been invaded and you're going in as the Suicide Squad members Harley Quinn, King Shark, Deadshot, and Captain Boomerang to face off against the ultimate threat, a corrupted Justice League. The team has been hard at work at creating the best possible game experience for our players, and we're very excited to share more as part of this state of play.
Oh, yeah.
Today, let's take a brief look at one of the missions in our game.
All right, let's take a brief look.
The Flash has been corrupted by Brainiac, and as the Suicide Squad, you'll need to work together in up to 4-player online co-op to stop the Flash and rescue Lex Luthor in the process. Enjoy.
I mean, I really like the idea of this game.
Maybe.
Let's bust something up.
That didn't look great, actually.
Oh, you know what?
Lex Luthor, I
Hold
think.
on a sec. Hello, Brainiac. Is it happening now? Great. You will have Luther ASAP. Good news! You want Luther, all you have to do is come and get him.
Wait, that's pretty cool. Wow.
Yeah, but this is DC, so I don't know why they have Dr. Octopus's like metal tentacle arms. Seems like a unexpected crossover.
Flash is alive.
And he has Luther.
One damn thing at a time. That artillery is gonna wreak havoc on our front line. If there's a snowball's chance in hell you can destroy it, I expect you to. No matter the cost. Are we clear?
Yeah. Where the snowball?
Time to light them all up.
Incoming Harley! Out of my way.
Which reminds me, for some reason, of Crackdown. I don't know what it is about it. Or maybe, shit, what's that third-person action game where you had the superpowers from Sony?
Infamous?
Infamous, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Why do we never get reinforcements?
Thunder upon this tank.
Yes! Watch mate! Love explosion!
Maybe I'm just cynical, but I'm just not really impressed.
Neither am I, and I'm going to be honest with you. I think that part of the issue here that I see is that these are 4 characters that I don't know that are going to be that interesting to play as. It's like King Shark. You should be doing like shark-related things, not shooting people with guns, like eating things or whatever. I've never been a big fan of Harley Quinn. Deadshot's whatever. Captain Boomerang is about as bland and boring as his name sounds. And so I think unless they add some more, hopefully some more potentially interesting characters to this, it's going to be maybe
just
a little rough.
Yeah, I guess you just count on the big names being the people you're up against to push sales.
Sure.
Quinn, there's more of them.
Thank you! Die already!
I don't know if there's been other characters confirmed for this.
Guys, this one won't die already!
These 4.
Like, I mean, I get what the action scenes are, but show me actually what the game is.
It's just like, I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head. It looks very infamous. You know, this isn't. It's like third person action shooter. It seems like almost even like a Gears. You know?
Yeah, Gears. Yeah.
And so saying this is in the Arkhamverse is very interesting because the Arkham games were very small scale.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, yes, in City and Night you had the ability to play in the larger city, but it's still smaller scale interactions.
So, how'd the whole taking down the Flash thing go?
Still in play? Now get out of my way. I have work to do.
Well, hey there, sleepyhead. We've got an interrogation to get back to. You think I'm just gonna let you walk away? And tell these guys everything you know? You think they can stop us? Pathetic.
Pathetic? At least I'm not a big hero turned stooge for a spaceman.
Okay, Boomerang. You want to see what a real hero can do? I'll show you.
See, this is where I think that potentially you're going to have some
Flash, how do I stop this?
interesting, like with boss
Please,
fights.
tell
If
me
you're
how.
fighting the Flash, Wonder Woman, Superman, whatever. That's where the game is going to be potentially at its best.
You have to kill us, Diana. We have to die to save the world.
Okay, that ending was pretty fucking sick.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League arrives on PS5 May 26th.
Oh my god, May 20th, another May game.
Rocksteady Studios has even more to share today.
Oh.
Let's listen in.
Okay.
Do they?
Show me what you got.
I did a quick check. These are the only 4 confirmed characters at this time.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is an extension of the Arkhamverse, and it's really about now reframing the story and telling it from the villain's point of view.
Where are we going and who are we killing?
It's a mixture of lots of the things I hope the fans like about Rocksteady, but like a whole massive chunk of new stuff that they've never seen before.
We've always seen Batman's perspective on this world, and we thought it'd be really fun and enjoyable to see this universe, like through the eyes of the villains.
I mean, okay, yeah.
We're picking up the story 5 years after the end of Arkham Knight, and a lot's changed in that time.
Just checking. We're all seeing that thing, right?
Brainiac has invaded Earth, and he's this huge threat overlooking Metropolis. He's taken over Metropolis City. The Justice League are there to try and save the city, but Brainiac has captured and brainwashed them and turned them against the very people they've been sworn to protect.
Oh, fucking Superman!
So the Justice League share the same goal as Brainiac, to take over
And that guy
Earth
looks
and
like
turn it into the
Brainiac,
new
so that's
Peru.
fun.
What
That
we've
is fun.
created is a classic Justice League.
I believe
with the
Kevin
sense that
Conroy
there's
did the
something
voice
wrong
work
with them.
for
They are now doing
Batman
Brainiac's
in this,
bidding,
as
and
his,
Amanda Waller
final.
scrambles to try to remedy this and
Final
essentially
performance.
save the
Final
Earth.
work, yeah.
And she recruits 4 lovable characters
Earth.
into fighting the Justice League in an effort to reclaim the Earth and thwart Brainiac's plans.
Your new mission is to kill the Justice League.
The members of the Suicide Squad are
She's come a long way from Mad
Captain
TV.
Boomerang, Deadshot, and King Shark.
Harley Quinn is definitely the most acrobatic of the crew. She's always moving, she's always flying through the air in kind of barely controlled ways. The feeling of swinging, the momentum,
See, that
and
looked
the kind of
very
physicality of it,
Infamous,
and trying to keep
like
that momentum
Cole.
going and use
Yeah.
that to go
There.
over buildings or swing under bridges and chain that into
Not
kind
so
of
much
the
Delson,
grapple
we don't
mechanic
talk
that
about.
she's got. It just feels
Yeah.
Talk about Delson.
I'm a freaking superstar.
Deadshot has the iconic Deadshot look, but with a Rocksteady twist. He's got a real swagger to him. And in this game, he can also hover with his jetpack. He's super precise. He uses sniper rifles, assault rifles, and pistols, and they all fit with his sort of the fantasy of playing as Deadshot as this master assassin.
Shooty McShooterton.
Or team, get the hell out of this mess.
King Shark to me as a person is, well, as a fish, is this incredible character who's super well read and super well to do, and I'm sure could
Which is
smash
funny
an operatic
because
performance.
in the
Actually, I'm the son of a god. It is my shame to suffer mortals and their buffoonery.
But also doesn't really know simple words or simple things that are going on.
in the new
I think
movie
that's
King
brilliant.
Shark.
In terms of combat, he is a brute. He is a
Oh, really?
tank character.
Oh,
He
yeah,
can take
he's
more
voiced by
damage. His
Sylvester
ability to
Stallone.
all lean into the fact that he wants
And
to get
he's
in
just-
a bit more
he's an
close and
idiot.
personal. He's the fastest
So that's
night
kind of fun.
character.
Captain Boomerang's got his Speed Force gauntlet that he can use together with his boomerang. He can throw it to any point in space and Speed Force to that point along the walls, along
See,
the floor,
this reminds me of
get wherever
Delson.
he wants to go.
You can use
The
that
way
to
that
get
they're
up
kind of
close,
describing
dodge
him.
around in midair, taking out the enemies, and then
The way
scarf
he
up
would
because
use like the
he doesn't
smoke
want to stick
ability in
around.
Second Son.
Don't
Right.
worry, guys. I'm here.
One of the most exciting parts that connects our game to the DC lore are the support squad.
Piss off, widow.
You have Penguin, the arms stealer,
You're making guns for us now, Bird Brain.
but also some new faces. Hack, who is a digital ghost that is helping the squad both navigate the world but also upgrade their mech bombs.
That's a big adrenaline spike analyze bomb sending out.
This. Toyman, who's helping the squad with perfecting
It
gear.
looks good. I will say that. It looks very
Gizmo,
good.
who is
I mean, it
helping the
really does,
squad
yeah.
With insane vehicle creations that let you blow shit up.
Metropolis is your playground. You're going to get to meet different characters, different villains, and you really get to see these cool, iconic locations.
Being the city of tomorrow kind of like meant a stark contrast with Gotham City, which is very dirty, it's always raining. And that contrast with like a city that's very grand, it's very clean, it's very functional.
The huge difference between Metropolis and Gotham is that Metropolis really acknowledge and really trust Superman. So there is a lot of statues to thank Superman for everything he's done for the city.
You're getting to see Metropolis through the villain's eyes. You're getting to experience this world and traverse through this world as the villains.
Greetings, Metropolis!
So the core ability that everything wraps around in Suicide Squad is your traversal. How that works with combat is you're chaining your combat moves together with those traversal moves, and the combat encounters are all designed to push and pull you around the environment in a battlefield that's constantly changing, working out how to use all your different weapons, your guns, your melee attacks, and how to use them all to your best advantage to control the chaos and come out victorious.
What's awesome about gunplay is the variety. So there's 6 core types of weapon families. We've got assault rifles, SMGs, sniper rifles, shotguns, miniguns, and pistols. There's added variety from weapon manufacturers.
There's LexCorp weapons, there's GCPD weapons, there's Armortech weapons. Later on in the game, we also have gear sets.
Borderlands-like.
The gear sets are villain themed.
Yeah.
For example, if you have a Bane gear set and you trigger his buffs in the game, some of it will have the Bane drums, and you will like Bane and like boom, 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 and then there's like green smoke, and you trigger all kind of effects. So you're basically taking the essence of the villain, you're bringing it into the game.
Each character has a power level in the game that we call gear score. As you acquire new gear in the game,
fuck
your gear
me.
score
Is
goes
this
up.
a live
And as that
service
number
game?
goes up, it means that you can take on much harder missions. As part of this progression journey, you will unlock more and more builds, more and more ways to customize your character to really fit the way you want to play.
Every firearm in our game
Avengers.
is upgradable. So in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League,
That's
you're gonna
not.
get lots of choice
Now my
to use the weapons that you
mouth
need
smells like-
to complete your
tastes like
missions,
somebody
but most
farted in it.
importantly, you will be able to customize your squad to be whatever you like.
It
You
looks
can wear
cool though,
whatever
man.
you want, any of the outfits. You can be running around in your asylum jail outfit and still have like the best gear score ever.
I like it.
Our game is a 1 to 4 player co-op experience, which means that all the missions in the game have been designed to support solo play, playing with a friend, 2 friends,
Yeah,
or 3 friends.
it's
For the single
it's
player fans, you can play it in single
live
player
service.
with bots
It's-
filling
like
in
you
the
said,
role of
it's
the
like The
squad, so you
Division.
still feel like you're part of the team.
Or Avengers.
And you can switch it if
Avengers
you
was
want. I'm going to try King Shark now, or
was a
Harley
strong
will be a
genocide
benefit for this mission.
flop.
So I'm going to switch
Yeah,
over
it's
and I'm going to
been-
try her out.
But if you really want to tear it up, going in with a full group of 4 lets you experience the full mayhem the Suicide Squad has to offer.
And you get to really experience the dynamics between how you can all play together in different play styles in order to take on Brainiac and the Justice League.
I don't have any friends.
is right here.
When the story's done, your experience doesn't end there. Rocksteady will continue its legacy of supporting the game after it's launched.
We're going to deliver lots of new content to our players. We're going to have new playable characters, new weapons, and new missions. For players who like to customize their looks, we'll offer a battle pass that only contains cosmetic items. There's just going to be so much for the players to enjoy.
Just picture it. Harley Quinn kills the Justice League.
If you like story games, if you like RPG elements, if you like co-op games, if you like customizing your characters, if you want to play as a badass, this game kind of has it all. It's very fast-paced, it's really colorful, it's loud and unapologetic and in your face, and it's going to be really, really fun.
Hey, Metropolis! Do you like live executions? Well, don't touch that dial, or I'll break your fingers.
I mean, I like the seriousness of it. I mean, I kind of like
Suicide
hearing the
Squad
Flash
Kill
say
the
that kind of
Justice
shit.
League arrives on PS5 later this year. We'll be back with more announcements soon. Thanks for watching.
Yay! So,
Boo.
what do you think? Quick reaction. What's your grade?
C plus.
Yeah, C. It was fun. I mean, what was really cool, Sean? Resident Evil 4.
Resident Evil RE4. Street. I
mean,
mean,
Street
Suicide
Fighter's
Squad
big.
was the big one. Some of the Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 was big. Yeah.
Destiny.
Destiny, they're going to have that in every state of play, I think, from now into eternity.
Yeah. I just want to remind people, just ever so briefly here, okay, that right here is what Deadshot looked like in Arkham City. And so that's a retcon because this man right here looks like a clown.
He doesn't look like a clown. What do you mean he looks a clown?
Bro.
I mean, he looks ridiculous.
He looks like he is the pilot of like a German Zeppelin.
What's wrong with that? What do you got against aviation?
I'm not anti-aviator. It's just that
how dare you?
They
got another
retconned him.
Hot take we got to edit out.
I'm more anti-dentite, which is true. I haven't been to the dentist in years, but that's neither here nor there. So let's kind of look at this back to front rather than front to back. And I took some notes. Suicide Squad killed the Justice League 5 years after Arkham Knight. There's 4 playable characters: Deadshot, Harley Quinn, Boomerang, Captain Boomerang, King Shark. It appears to be kind of a more of a third-person shooter, live service game. The action is very kinetic, I would say, compared to the more deliberate, like beat 'em up style of the Arkham trilogy.
Right.
And so I think that might appeal to certain people.
I'll tell you what, I'm more interested in it now than I was before. Now, how much that is, I'm not too sure, but
right.
I'm definitely intrigued now. I like the RPG elements. I like the idea of single player up to 4 co-op. I like the idea of all the stupid cosmetics. Like, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it having a battle pass that just has cosmetics. I'm fine with that. Like, if people want to play dress up in Barbie, that's fine. They could pay extra for that or however they got to make their funny money.
I think I'm probably less excited for it than I was. Actually.
Really?
I had a kind of a negative reaction to this because initially when they say, okay, this is a continuation of the Arkhamverse, and I'm thinking maybe more in my head, almost the way that in terms of combat loop that Gotham Knights is, where it is more hand-to-hand beat 'em up and you're doing like combo moves and team up moves and stuff like that, versus this sort of fast-paced chain your attacks with your traversal. Feels very much like Infamous, maybe a little bit of Forspoken in there as well.
Yeah.
That particular type of gameplay it's fine. It's not my favorite. I'm interested. I will say I'm interested in exploring Metropolis from like a lore and storytelling point of
because
view.
Arkham was done very well.
Yeah. Gotham in general, through the second and third games was pretty quality, and like the juxtaposition of Gotham and Metropolis, where Metropolis is more, daytime.
The city of the future.
Yeah, right. Okay, so that's Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, May 26th. Right around the corner in March is Resident Evil 4 Remake.
Stoked. How could somebody not be excited about this game?
I mean, I don't play scary games, so.
God, you're such a weenie, dude.
Yeah.
It's one of the best horror games ever.
Best way to play it prior to the remake is on
GameCube,
Nintendo Wii, with the light control.
Yeah, man, take that gimmicks elsewhere.
Well, with the light gun attachment,
it's fine.
You're fine.
This is the guy that's trying to get a VR helmet.
Yeah. Street Fighter 6, 3 new characters: Zangief, Lily, and Cammy.
Cammy looked great. And so did
Zangief
Zangief.
looked good. Yeah.
I'm not familiar with Lily, but
No.
Zangief and Cammy just look great. And all their character reveals have been really well done. Like, this is Street Fighter V was kind of a flop at the beginning with the PlayStation exclusivity and stuff like that for ever. So, I really feel like they're trying to pull out all the stops here for this one. And it's working. Like, I'm kind of excited about it.
Yeah, it's not, I mean, it's third party, obviously. Capcom's a big publisher of their own, but it is important for PlayStation because of the Evo fighting scene, for sure. Wayfinder, which I will be honest, I already completely forget.
It wasn't great.
Okay.
It wasn't memorable. Like, you're not missing much.
Moving on. Baldur's Gate 3.
Fantastic.
That was August.
The RPGs, I'm down. If you like that style of game, you definitely should play the Divinity games. They're everywhere now. And they're so good. Be ready to sink a substantial amount of time in it if it gets its teeth in you.
Naruto.
I'm mild about it.
I'm not anything about it. Goodbye Volcano High. And I'm actually kind of interested in this. And I did a quick Google here. Oh, did you think I didn't know how to do a googly? Part of the controversy surrounding this is that it is very pro LGBTQIA plus. And so some people will have it was initially revealed in 2020 as a state of play. And it gained as much negative attention over on 4chan's video game forum. And
so it's just people being upset about the normal shit.
Well,
normal shit that people get mad about.
All came to a head June 21st or June 2021 when 4chan users under the developer name Cavemanon released Snoot Game. And it was a parody visual novel that reuses assets from Goodbye Volcano High that the developer Co-op had publicly shared. It was pitched as a fan game, but the content showed it was more of an anti-Goodbye Volcano High game with messaging that's the polar opposite. And so...
Was this guy like an ex-employee or something?
No, it was just like people on 4chan.
Yeah, just a shit post.
Yeah. So the contents of Snoot Game aren't worth discussing given the events that have played out, blah, 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 blah. You can likely find the story or synopsis if you search around, but we wouldn't recommend it. In an interview with Kotaku, members of Co-op explained that it eventually had to address Snoot Game because fans kept asking about it. So there's that. I'm vaguely interested in that game. It looks like I don't know.
Okay. I mean, yeah, fair enough.
I don't know. I like to buy games that will make one side or the other mad. So I don't have a side, but I like making one of the sides mad. So there's that.
Like a chaotic neutral.
That's me.
Yeah.
Humanity, which was the Lemmings
like sandbox kind of. I mean, it's fun. It looks like totally accurate battle simulator. I don't know if you're familiar with that game, but
there's a demo available.
Yeah.
So there's that. They talked about the PS Plus games for next month. Battlefield.
Minecraft Dungeons is going to be
Minecraft
big.
Dungeons and Code Vein was the other one. Minecraft Dungeons will probably be one that we check out in our house. And also next month is Chia, which is going to go straight to the PS catalog the same way that Stray did.
Yeah.
So I can pretty much guarantee that I'll play it. Whether it'll be any good or not, I don't know. I'm sure we'll receive nominations for game of the year.
Right, in a category it definitely belongs in.
Right. Yeah. Destiny, Lightfall. I'm not a Destiny guy.
Yeah, it's fine. More Destiny. I mean, it's the same old, same old.
Yeah. And finally, there was 5 VR 2 games shown: The Foglands, Greenhouse, Synapse, Journey Foundations, and Before Your Eyes. Before Your Eyes is a Skybound game.
Yeah.
Which is that is Robert Kirkman and The Walking Dead. Yeah, that's their gaming arm. They had a big hand in the Telltale Walking Dead games.
Yeah.
But they didn't do Sinners and Saints, or whatever that Saints and Sinners, whatever the VR Walking Dead game is.
Yeah.
So I said C plus, and you agreed?
Yeah, C. So I mean, I don't know. I'll say a B minus. How about that? I really like Baldur's Gate being sprinkled in there. A little Resident Evil was fun, and I'm a little bit warmer on
Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here thinking, like, I really hope it's not a live service kind of thing.
It is a live service. They said it is, though, because they said they're going to continue to add content and you can customize your shit. It looks like The Division meets the Avengers with DC characters that are not the most popular.
B minus.
I'm actually rethinking and giving it a C minus, because here's what I'm going to tell you. Okay. I'm not going to play any of these games. I'm going to play Chia.
Because it's free.
It's
free. Yeah.
Because it's included in Plus.
Yeah.
And I might check out Goodbye Volcano High when it's on Plus, because I can guarantee you that it will be. And the Street Fighter stuff made me want to go back and like screw around with Street Fighter in general. But in a year, May 26th, for the big piece of this game, or the big piece of this conference, are you going to buy this and not Jedi Survivor? Are you going to buy this and not Tears of the Kingdom? Are you going to buy this and not Final Fantasy 16? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, this is a year where you have to pick and choose, and this just falls way to
Well, I
the
mean,
bottom of
that
the
really
list.
is a killer's row right there. Into April, 1st of May kind of thing. Or just May in general.
April, May, June, I believe.
Yeah. I mean,
and then there's
you're
some, I mean, Diablo's allegedly going to come out around that time.
Yeah. I mean, that's a slaughter's row there. And you're going to put Suicide Squad up against that? I mean, I like Rocksteady.
Right. But you can't, but here goes the other thing, is you can't kick it to the fall, because it's not going to compete with Spider-Man.
Right, yeah,
it's
for the
kind of
superhero
like,
buck.
yeah, you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. I think it would have been way more successful earlier in the year this year.
Yeah.
But even still, maybe not, because you've got Hogwarts, you've got Dead Space, you've got some of these other things, RE4 remakes right around the corner.
Yeah.
It would have done well last year, around the same period of time when there was not exactly a glut of high quality AAA games. And even if this isn't a high quality AAA game, it's a AAA game.
Oh, for sure.
And so it would have been, it would have done much better. I think it'll probably do okay.
But I don't think it's going to do like, I don't think it's going to do your own state of play around it good.
No. And it's just too crowded of a year. And I was having this conversation with a friend of mine. He's like, "Oh, Hogwarts is going to be in the game of the year discussion for sure." And I said,
"This is a big year. It's a big year, and it's not nothing against Hogwarts, but man, oh man, like you got some heavy hitters:
Zelda, Spider-Man, Final Fantasy, Dead Space, RE4, Jedi Survivor." That's
yeah.
Suikoden remaster, probably the game of the year, almost for sure. It'll be my game of the year.
Boo!
Oh, shut up! Something original, and yet
nothing's original anymore.
Dead Space and fucking Resident Evil
and
again. Yeah,
Final Fantasy. We're on 28 of those,
give or take. If you want to lump in like Final Fantasy Type 0 and Chocobo's Dungeon and all that.
Dirge of Cerberus.
Final Fantasy 13-3.
Ooh, bangers.
Final Fantasy 10-2.
I'm okay with that.
Really?
Yeah, it was fun.
I wasn't really a big fan of that one. So State of Play, you and I will be back next week talking about fucking something. Vertical slice, man.
Yeah, right down the middle. Don't.
Yeah.
That can't be our symbol.
This?
Yeah.
Why is it not phallic enough for you?
Well, me and my phallic enjoyment. So
Right. If we did our job well, ring the bell. Like you're walking out of Long John Silver's and you just had some delicious hush puppies. Like, subscribe, share, be a friend, tell a friend. Follow us on social media at BXG Productions across all social medias, Facebook, Twitter. What's the other one? Instagram. That's where we do most of our promotional stuff, is on Instagram. So that's the one that I would recommend to follow. There's some reels over there and some other funny things along with the flagship show where we do like trailer reactions and talk about The Last of Us and certain types of people that we don't like. And like goblins, because they're not fucking real. Just throwing it out there. But otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day from when you watch this. Right?
No, that was terrible.
Huh?
That was terrible.
What? Why is it terrible?
Do better.
Well,
Go ahead and tell me something right now. Yeah.
you need life advice? Because I got some for you.
No, I'm good on that.
Right
From me.
bananas. Yeah, because you won't live to eat them. Yeah.
Take care. Thanks for watching.